Hey everyone, this is Dr. Jyoti Bala. I welcome you all on my YouTube channel. In this session, we will be exploring about the clinical application of bioinformatics. So before starting the session, I would request the new viewer to like and subscribe the channel and do share these information among your scientific endeavor. So in this particular session, we will be understanding the clinical application of bioinformatics. Along with that, we are going to understand how bioinformatics is impacting clinical research and this clinical sector. We will also try to explore bioinformatics tools, the common languages, and the pipeline and the approach used in this particular application. And if you are beginner to this area, how you may upskill to enter this industry. So let's begin the session. As in many of my past videos, we have already discussed that bioinformatics is a rapidly evolving interdisciplinary field that combines biology, computer science, mathematics, and statistics to manage and analyze biological data. Its clinical applications are extensive, impacting the areas such as drug discovery, personalized medicine, and disease prevention. Let's focus on some of the significant clinical application of bioinformatics. Without any doubt, one of the significant sector is drug discovery. Bioinformatics streamline the drug development process by identifying potential therapeutic target and predicting drug interaction and toxicity. This reduces the time and the cost associated with bringing new drugs to the market, which conventionally can take over a decade and billions of dollars. The next trending application is personalized medicine. By analyzing the biological profile, bioinformatics and data scientists can enable the tailored treatment plan based on individual genetic and biological makeup. This approach helps in predicting disease susceptibility and also optimizing the drug efficacy while minimizing the side effects, especially in the fields like oncology and chronic disease management. The next application is preventive medicine. Bioinformatics plays a crucial role in epidemiology and public health by analyzing the data to identify disease patterns and inform preventive strategies. This includes genomic screening and monitoring of early disease detection. The next one is multiomics. The field is vital for analyzing biological data, including human genome, proteome, metabolome, etc., which aids in understanding the genetic disorder, metabolic disorders, and also even developing gene therapies. Moreover, bioinformatics has significant impact in clinical trial. Bioinformatics tools facilitate the design and analysis of clinical trial by managing the large data sets and ensuring compliance with the regulatory requirements. This enhances the efficiency of trial process and data interpretation. Bioinformatics has transformed clinical research by enabling integration of vast amount of biological data, thus fostering a deeper understanding of diseases and improving therapeutic strategies. The ability to model biological system and predict outcome has led to more effective and targeted therapies, which ultimately enhancing the patient care and treatment outcome. So here are some of the most commonly used bioinformatics tools which are used in clinical research. So for sequence alignment, mostly BLAST is used. We have already made some past tutorial about that. If you are interested, you can watch that past tutorial also. We will be putting the link of that tutorial in the description section. This NCBI BLAST tool is used for comparing nucleotide or protein sequence to identify similarities. You can also use BWA, a software package for mapping the low divergence sequences against a large reference genome. Along with that, Genome Analysis Toolkit is often utilized. This is a software package for analysis of high-throughput sequencing data. Along with that, SAM tool. This is a suite program for interacting with the high-throughput sequencing data. Apart from that, variant calling tools like FastQC, a quality control tool for high-throughput sequence data analysis. Next one is Pylon, an automated genome assembly improvement and variant detection tool. Many of the protein structure prediction tools are often required in such sectors like PyMol, a molecular visualization system that can produce high-quality 3D image for proteins. You may also use BioVia Discovery for similar analysis and applications. You may also use UCSF Chimera. This is an extensible program for interactive visualization and analysis of molecular structure. For gene expression analysis, you may use Bioconductor or Gene Pattern. Bioconductor is an open source and open development software project and for the analysis of genomic data, whereas GenePattern is a software package that combines assist to the large number of tools for the analysis of genomic data. Moreover, you also require metagenomic analysis tools like MGRAS, which is a pipeline for analyzing metagenomic data, mainly genome from microbial communities. Along with that, KIME can also be utilized for quantitative insight into the microbial ecology understanding. This is an open source bioinformatics pipeline for performing microbiome analysis from raw DNA sequencing data. These mentioned tools are widely used in clinical research for tasks such as identifying a disease-causing mutation, predicting a drug interaction, or understanding a genetic basis of diseases. This combination of high-throughput sequencing technology and powerful bioinformatics tool is currently revolutionizing the clinical research, thus enabling more personalized and targeted approach to disease diagnosis and treatment. As this kind of sector always often required to handle big data, especially the big biological data, so many a time you have to work on the tools and the resources which require programming understanding. So the languages like Python, R, and Perl will be required. Python is good because it is widely used for data analysis and scripting in bioinformatics, whereas R is a popular for statistical analysis and visualization for biological clinical data. Perl is historically significant in bioinformatics for text processing and data manipulation. And few of the significant approaches which we require are the data mining, where extracting the useful information from the large data sets. You can also utilize machine learning, where you can apply algorithm to predict outcome based on the biological data. You can also use molecular modeling, where you can simulate molecular interaction to understand biological process. So if you are a beginner and if you want to enter such industry, so let me tell you how you can upskill your bioinformatics expertise to enter the clinical sector. To upskill for a career in bioinformatics within the clinical sector, individual can focus on several key areas that enhances their knowledge and technical skills, which are essential for success in the rapidly evolving field. Let's begin with the educational pathways. The main important thing is getting a formal education. You may pursue a degree in biological field or very particularly in bioinformatics, computational biology, or such related areas. Then gradually move toward the advanced degree courses. You may opt for master or PhD, or you can either opt for diplomas and PG diploma, which can provide you deeper insight into the research opportunity within this domain. You can also go for the online courses and certification. Numerous platforms offer specialized courses in bioinformatics. In fact, you can contact us at the Knowledge Informatics for such trainings and project opportunities. Along with that, the technical skill development. As I mentioned, you have to deal with the big data in the clinical and the biomedical sector. So programming language is essential. Proficiency in programming language such as Python, R, Perl are important. These languages are widely used for data analysis, statistical modeling, and developing bioinformatics tools. So if you are a beginner in learning programming, or if you are a biologist who want to learn these programming language, we have a specialized course and training modules which are for biologists. The next one is statistical analysis. Understanding statistical method and their application in biological data analysis is critical. This familiarity with softwares like R, SAS can be beneficial. And apart from that, basic bioinformatics tool. Gaining a hands-on experience with commonly used bioinformatics tools and software such as BLAST and Bioconductor is important for practical application in clinical research. You must also get some practical experience. You may engage in the internship or research project within a clinical setting which can provide practical experience and exposure to real-world application of bioinformatics. You may also collaborate with clinical teams. Thus, you get chance working alongside the clinician and researcher, which can enhance your understanding of clinical context and improve the ability to translate bioinformatics findings into the clinical practices. Along with these, networking and professional development. You must attend conferences and workshops. By attending industrial conferences, workshops, and seminars, You can get some insight into the latest advancement in bioinformatics and the opportunity to network with the professional in this field. You can also be a part of professional organization. You can join organizations such as the International Society for Computational Biology, which can offer resources and network opportunities and assess the job postings. You can also take advantage from the LinkedIn platform where you can get a lot of network opportunity related to bioinformatics and clinical communities. And lastly, continuous learning. Stay updated as the field of bioinformatics and clinical research is constantly evolving. Thus, keeping an eye of the latest research, tools and technology through journals, webinar, and online forum is must for ongoing professional development. By focusing on these areas, individuals can effectively upskill and prepare for a successful career in bioinformatics in the domain of clinical research and contribute the advancement in the personalized medicine, drug discovery, and patient care. I hope you have liked the session. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel and do share these information among your scientific endeavor. If you are having any particular queries related to this subject area, you may comment us in the chat box. See you in the next one. Thank you.